This week on Cruisin' New England. Tractors, big and small, green versus red, farmer against farmer. Welcome to another edition of Cruisin' New England. Today it's the New England Antique Tractor and Truck Show. We're going to see a whole lot of antique tractors, a tractor pull, and a whole lot more. Why, we're even going to see a gentleman's private collection at his farm. All this and more on Cruisin' New England. All my life, I've been cruising New England, meeting great people, visiting amazing places, and discovering wonderful classic and custom car collections, nostalgic automobilia, and so much more. Come on and join our adventure. I'm Paul Manette. Let's go cruising. Intercity Lines Incorporated, America's premier enclosed auto transporter, providing enclosed transport throughout the United States. Call 800-221-3936 or visit us on the web.
Experience McMulkin Chevrolet, one of the largest volume new and pre-owned Corvette dealers in the country.
I came here because I heard McMulkin has the largest selection of Corvettes in the Northeast.
I bought a ZR1 because I wanted the fastest production car out there.
McMulkin has one of the most extensive inventories of coupes and convertibles, available and ready for delivery.
The Taj Mahal of Chevy dealerships. If you haven't been around, you got to come and check this place out.
Make it the true American sports car, Corvette. McMulkin Chevrolet is your Corvette dealer.
Imperial Worldwide insulation vinyl siding, copper and seamless aluminum gutters, closet-made shelving systems, and zero-clearance fireplaces. We strive to make the building process easy and fun.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy. Many of you know me as the old original of Collector Car Insurance at Grundy. Well, today I'm here to introduce something new. We call it the Motor Vehicle Programmer MVP. MVP is designed to offer you the same great coverage with agreed value and incredible rates, not just on your collector cars, but on your daily drivers, your motorcycles, your motorhomes, your pickup trucks. If it goes over the road, we can insure it on MVP. If you got a quote, call our 800 number or visit us online.
Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook. Now you can watch Cruisin' New England television every day on our website television show. You'll see past episodes featuring automobile collections, memorabilia, automobilia, car show, and cruise night segments. Don't miss our visit with Hall of Fame drag racer Don Garlitz, a private showing of Bob Bear's world-class automobile collection, and watch for special segments, unseen footage, and so much more. Join us on our website television show at cruisingnewengland.com. Welcome to another episode of Cruisin' New England. Today it's tractors, and we're at the Francis Farm to visit the New England Antique Tractor and Truck Show. Why, we're going to see a museum, a tractor pull, a whole lot of tractors. We're even going to go visit a private collection of John Deere tractors. A big part of today's event is the Antique Truck Show, and we're going to have a talk with Wayne Frew, who's going to tell us a little bit about his 1930 AA model Ford.
That's correct. It's a dump truck. It's a manual dump. I wanted a restoration project, but I was talked out of it. And I talked with a few people that put me in touch with a person that actually restored the truck, and I was able to purchase it and just get in and drive it. So it's been a great truck to drive.
A real great driver for you, and a fun truck.
That's correct.
Thanks for sharing it with us.
All right, thank you.
Now we're here with Tony Vaca. Tony, this is a very unusual tractor that you have here. Red, white, and blue, the spirit of farming. Tell us about your tractor.
Well, I found it in a field. It was kind of like rotted away a little bit, and I took it to my house and I took it all apart and I kind of rebuilt it and I painted it, and I didn't want to plow fields or anything with it, so I made it like a show tractor.
So it's a 1956 Ford Model 800?
800, yes.
Now you use it for parades and all kinds of things?
Parades and shows only.
But what you do with the wheels on this?
Well, the regular wheels, I just covered them and put hubcaps on them, and that's all. And the back, cut the plywood.
I never seen hubcaps like this.
Spinners?
Spinners on a tractor?
No, not on a tractor, but I mean, you know, We got some tractors here that got Kragers on the front of them.
And what else did you do with this that's unusual?
J.C. Whitney, I got a Ruger horn I put on that. And I'll tell you, when I go into parades and people stand on the side and I give it a couple of toots, they really like it. They go wild.
Well, why don't you toot it for us? Well, I have an idea that you have a lot of fun with this tractor.
Oh, I do.
Now we're here with Terry Jarvis, and he's got this really beautiful 1955 flatbed Mack truck.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we've had the truck about 10 years. The first 5 years was taking apart, body off restoration, going through the transmission, the rear end. The motor, we didn't have to do too much. The body, it was a little cosmetic work. It has a 5-speed main transmission with a 2-speed rear axle. Develops about 130 horsepower. Top speed, 45, 48 with your foot in the carburetor.
So a beautiful job on a 5-year restoration, and you've been showing it for 5 years, and you're having a lot of fun.
That we are.
What more can you ask for? I'm here with Joe Silvier. He's going to tell us a little bit about his real nice 1931 Ford Model A pickup truck.
As you can see, it's in pretty good shape. I bought it from a fellow last year, just a year ago, and I drove it home, just the way you see it. It had sat in the garage since 1982, had never been run all those years.
A real garage find right here on Cruisin' New England. Now I'm here with Manny Veeder, and I guess he's a real collector of John Deere tractors. What do you have here for us?
Well, right here I have a 730, 1959 730, which I restored myself, and we go to parades and different tractor shows all over New England. And I have a pretty good collection at home, and I have a nice little museum down there.
Hey, let's go have a look at Manny's collection.
Oh, welcome to my farm.
And it is a beautiful farm, and what a collection of John Deere you have here. Whatever made you start collecting John Deere tractors?
Well, that's the first tractor we had on our farm was a John Deere, and I like all the old tractors, but I favor the John Deeres because that's what we always had on our farm.
But why John Deere tractor?
Well, because they're different from the rest of them. They're 2 cylinders, and all the rest of your tractors are 4 and 6 cylinders.
Not only do you have tractors, you've gone beyond the tractors. You have memorabilia that is really awesome.
I've been collecting pedal tractors and all kinds of toys for 15, 16, 18 years.
So I guess you're going to show me another favorite.
Yep, I'll show you my favorite right over here, this little John Deere crawler, Paul. Okay, Paul, this is my other little favorite John Deere. It's an MC crawler, 1950. As you can see that old one outside front there, I bought that for parts, so I took a lot of parts off of that one and put them on this one, and so.
Why is this so special to you?
Well, because it's the first crawler John Deere made.
Manny, this is a unique piece.
Yeah, I think it is. I love it. I've taken it to the John Deere show up in New Hampshire, and I don't think not one person didn't go by that and take a picture of it.
We better get back to the Francis farm, or we're going to miss the tractor pull.
Waiting on back orders again? Your neighbor isn't. He ordered from NPD. National Parts Depot continues to be the nation's leading source for quality restoration parts and supplies for Ford Truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. With 4 strategically located superstores, you'll find everything you need shipped to your door within 1 to 3 business days. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free. Don't let back orders stall your project. NPD takes the frustration out of restoration.
Graphic Express, mobile lettering, custom graphics for autos, fleets, trucks, and boats. Signs of all types including awnings, storefronts, banners, and more.
Intercity Lines Incorporated is America's premier enclosed auto transporter with service to all 48 states. Intercities features 53-foot air ride trailers equipped with lift gates for level loading of all vehicles. Intercity's drivers are the most experienced in the auto transport business and treat each car as if it was their own. Intercity provides transport services for car owners, auto manufacturers, dealers, museums, auto auctions, concours, and racing events. Call us toll-free or visit our website.
Don't miss the Amherst Outdoor Antique Auto Show and Flea Market, Amherst, New Hampshire, the last Sunday of the month, April through October. Over 500 spots. Gates open at 6 a.m. with free admission.
Cash for Gold, the place to sell your unwanted gold and diamonds. Where you sell your jewelry is as important as where you buy it. We at Cash for Gold are diamond and gold specialists. We will buy all size diamonds, gold chains, rings, bracelets, silver coins, and even broken jewelry. Often we pay 2 to 3 times higher than pawn shop prices. We also pay up to 90% of the daily price of both diamonds and gold. We are the original, authentic, family-run Cash for Gold and have been for more than 28 years. Visit us at 527 South Broadway, Route 28 in Salem, New Hampshire.
When September comes, the party begins. Cruise on over to the Big E in West Springfield, Mass. September the 14th through the 30th.
I'm here in the Francis Farm Museum with Richie Lemieux, and he's the Vice President of the New England Antique Tractor and Truck Association. Now, what do you have to do with this little museum here at the Francis Farm?
Well, this basically all started from a Memorial Day parade in Rehoboth. There was a half a dozen of us there from the town. None of us knew that any of us were into antique tractors. So from that, we found out there was enough interest to form a club. First meeting, we ended up with 20 members. And by the following year, we had over 300 memberships. So Ken, in the process of rebuilding the farm, built a museum, and it gave us a place to display all the labors of love, which is our tractors, our trucks, and anything associated with farming, and it's free to the public.
You know, Richie, I understand too, there's a little bit of a rule here too. If it doesn't run, it doesn't show here.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What good is it if it doesn't run?
So Richie, your club is all about tractors. Why don't you show us some of them?
This here is the oldest tractor in the museum right now. It's a 1937 John Deere A. It's an unstyled version. There's a lot of things that are unique about this tractor. If you notice, it has the round spoke wheels in the rear, round spoke wheels in the front. Things were simple in those days. There's the only wires on this thing are the plug wires. There's nothing else. It's flywheel start. There's hand grips behind the flywheel for grabbing it, for starting it. So if you look at the seat, that's the original seat bracket with the original style nut on it. Originally, these tractors were built, they started on gasoline, and you warmed them up, then they converted over to kerosene.
So Richie, what are you going to show us next?
Well, I'm going to show you this 47 Farmall Cub. We just rolled it in here last week. We completed the restoration on it. This is a 5-foot sickle bar that was custom built for this tractor. They used them to obviously cut hay. And you'll notice that the sickle bar is a different color. Back in those days, after the war, there was a problem getting pigment for paints. So what International did is they saved all the red paint for the tractors, so a lot of their implements are different colors. So blue actually is the correct color for this.
So Richie, I see an Oliver over there. I can plow my driveway in no time with this machine.
The person that could really tell the story better than I can is Ken Foley Jr.
So Ken, I understand that this was one of the first vehicles that was purchased by your firm.
Yes, back in 1983 we got this. I was 14, and just to be driving that bulldozer, I mean, it looks small for the average person or compared to these tractors, but for a 14-year-old, that's like a D8. I mean, we thought we were just unstoppable.
You did all kinds of things with that, though.
Yeah, plowing snow, we ripped out stumps, made roads, dug foundations. It was a big deal for us.
This was your workhorse and jack of all trades.
Yep, that was my tractor. I drove it, my brothers played around with it, but I learned how to grade with that. It's a straight blade, it doesn't angle or tilt, so grading a lawn or grading fields took a lot of practice to get it, so it looked pretty decent.
I think this tractor's part of the family.
Oh yeah, it is. Let me show you something, Paul. This is custom made. They had this block of wood that, because there's not a lot of room between the clutch pedal for your foot to fit, my father had this block made so that I could put my foot on the block rather than rest my foot on the clutch until I actually had to shift, because he didn't want me to burn the clutch out.
How many of you have had your teenagers burn out a clutch? Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $500 gift certificate.
It's going to be very exciting. Jim, I'd like you to meet Richard Santucci.
Richard, tell us a bit about your car.
The 1971 Olds 442, W30, 4-speed, 455.
Truly awesome looking car. I'd like to present you with a trophy and a gift certificate from Town Fair Tire.
Thank you.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Cruisin New England magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisingNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook. Hey, now I'm here with John Sylvia. Hey, John, Red, Farmall. How come you don't have a John Deere?
They make too much noise. They don't work right.
Now, is that kind of a, you guys have kind of a competition here at these tractor shows? Red against green?
Yeah, kind of.
What is it, for bragging rights?
Yeah.
So what do we have here?
The red is better.
The red is better?
If you see the tractor pulls, red's doing better than green.
Well, a little later on, we're going to go have a look at those tractor pulls. All right, tell us what you have here.
This is a 1941 Farmall H. I got it from a friend of mine 3 years ago. Completely restored. It was junk. Sat outside his barn for 30 years. And I did all the restoration myself. Here you go with a finished product. Nice tractor.
Well, it's a beautiful tractor. Thanks for sharing it with us here today.
Thank you.
I'm here with club member Jerry Baker, and he's going to explain to us just what a tractor pull is all about.
Okay, well, the object of the game is to pull this sled from here to the end of the track. It's about 150 feet. If you make it one time, then we bring it back, put more weight on it, and you keep going until you can't go anymore. And it finally comes to a point where we have to measure, and whoever gets the farthest wins.
What consists of a class?
A class usually goes by the weight, well, always goes by the weight. We start with a 3,500 pounds, which means your tractor can't weigh more than 3,500 pounds. And then it goes to 4,500, 5,500, 7,000, 8,000, and 9,000. And also we have a couple of hot classes in there, which means they can be a souped up engine or whatever. They have their own class for that.
Okay, what's the most weight that we pull at any one time?
Well, we start out, the sled's probably like a little less than a ton, and we put these blocks on, these are 2,200 pounds a piece, and we have a smaller one that's 1,000 pounds a piece. So if it's all loaded, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8, we can have 10,000 pounds on there or more.
That's a lot of pulling, I'll tell you.
You know it.
So what is this event about?
It's about bragging rights.
It's about, what do you mean by that?
Well, my tractor is better than your tractor.
Now, I understand there's like a controversy here. Who's better, the red versus the green? Now, what is that all about?
Well, it's a long-standing problem there. The John Deere people don't usually like the red people, which is the Internationals, and it's friendly, but it can be a pretty good heated competition.
Jerry, is there any roots to a tractor pull?
Well, probably it started when you had oxen and you had horses, and you'd use it around the farm pulling stumps out or carrying large amounts of weight, and pretty soon you want to compete against Joe Blow, see what he can do, and I can do better than you, and then moved up to the tractors. And
so as I look around at your event here, I see a tremendous amount of families. You even see mother versus daughter here. It's really amazing.
Oh yeah. Especially in the garden side, because it's more friendly for little kids, and a lot of times you'll see the grandfathers and the grandmothers watching the kids, and you're right, the kids can compete against the parents. It's a lot of fun. Even on the farm side here, sometimes you'll get a young person that's on his father's tractor, and it's a great way to keep the family together.
I think if anybody comes here to see one of your events, they'd have a great time. And the thing is this, you don't even have to pay to get into this event. It's open to the public for free.
It's open to the public, but to be involved in a class, it costs you a hookup fee. Yeah.
A hookup fee for the event, just like a registration form.
Right. But as far as people off the street, people can just come, sit around, watch the show.
Hey Jerry, when we come back, you think I could try the tractor pull?
What's your credentials?
I don't have any.
Oh, you're welcome then.
Okay, so we come back. Let's give it a shot. I'm Paul Minette, and I'm proud to be named the spokesperson for the Food Allergy Education Network.
Food allergies are a growing and serious health concern. 1 in 12 children in the United States has food allergies. That's 2 children in every classroom. There is no cure for food allergies. The only way to keep our children safe is through education. Learn the facts about food allergies. Know the signs and symptoms of anaphylaxis.
You can save a life.
I got involved because of my granddaughter, and I hope you get involved too.
Would you like information about Cruisin New England Productions? Cruisin New England magazine has been the premier auto and events magazine for nearly 20 years. Cruisin New England Car Show series includes the Elite Dream Machines Rock and Roll Weekend at Mohegan Sun Casino, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, and the Spooktacular Cruisin' Classic. Or for personal appearances by Paul Minette or advertising on our television show, contact us at cruisenewengland@aol.com.
Building Maintenance Services. We've been servicing the Northeast since 1990. We service and repair revolving doors, automatic and handicap doors. We can help you design an attractive, efficient entrance you can be proud of. Protect your investment and secure your property with yearly maintenance contracts and 24-hour service. Whether in office, medical, or commercial high-rise, we'll get the job done right for you. Building Maintenance Services.
Tired of waiting for delivery of your classic car parts? You need NPD. National Parts Depot continues to be the nation's leading source for quality restoration parts and supplies for Ford, Truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. With 4 strategically located superstores, you'll find everything you need shipped to your door within 1 to 3 business days. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free. Don't be the last guy on the block to get your ride rolling. NPD takes the frustration out of restoration.
How about a kid's tractor race? Here I got Eddie and his sister Emerson, and we're ready to go. You ready? Set, go! That's what I like. No, never done it before in my life.
Put it down on the block right there. All right, you're going to grab that lever.
Right here.
The shift lever.
Right here.
Take it, pull the way to the left and pull down. Yep.
I'm in place. Now, so it's just now this and this.
You're going to ease up on the clutch a little bit right now because we're going to get the tension off. The tension on the main. All right?
Right.
Just run up with the gas.
Okay.
Just run up.
Now? Okay. That's it? Now it's in. What do I do now? Did I break the record?
Yep, you made it.
They say the family that pulls together stays together. I'm here with Jeff Gagnon, with his daughter Samantha, and his wife Debbie. I guess these two compete against each other. Is that right?
Yes, they do.
So they actually compete. So what do you do with these things anyways? Is it kind of a family tradition to be doing this at these tractor pulls?
Yeah, we do it for the fun of it. You know, it's a nice day. We're all together. It's sunny out. It's just a fun day.
Now let me go over to Samantha. Samantha, do you like to beat your mother? I mean, is this a competition?
When I see her upset, I say, well, it's all right. You can win next time.
So you actually let her win?
Not let her, but I mean.
Well, let's go talk to your mother. Let's go. I'm going to go talk to your mother and find out about that. Now, Deb.
Yes.
Do you like beating her, or do you let her win?
Well, I've not beat her yet. She's beat me, which makes it difficult at the dinner table, but I told him if I don't beat her, he's going to have to be fired as my tech man.
Listen, this is a great family fun event. So you enjoy doing this with your family?
Absolutely, yep.
So what do you think? Who's going to win today?
Probably Samantha.
In a little while, we're going to find out if Samantha does win or her mother, Debbie, takes the cake.
I hope it's chocolate.
I've had a great time here today with the New England Antique Tractor and Truck Association. We've seen a whole lot here today, including antique tractors and a tractor pull. Until next time, I'm Paul Manette, and I'll be cruising New England.